Hello, dear ones. So I'm recording this video as like an introduction to a practice that I'll be uploading on my Patreon. And it's a practice of coming into your deep, resourced inner knowing. And in that place, inviting two options, two things that you kind of have ruminating around in you that feel just irreconcilable, like it's an either-or situation. And I'm creating this practice because so often there's something in both options that really appeal to us, nourish us, and would sustain us. And it's this feeling that comes from it can come from just a deep programming in this dominant culture of, you can only have one. You only have this option or that option. You can't have both. You can't, it's not a yes and. Does that make sense? It's a sense of, you always have to choose, and it's something between your deepest longing and another person's needs, or your needs and another person's needs, and there's only enough resources for one choice or the other. And at its most basic truth, this is from a deprivation model and a dominant culture that would have there constantly being binaries and division. So what this practice invites you to do is turn inward and come into your resource, your inner knowing, and cultivate it so that you can create a third thing. You can create an alchemy in which you are distilling the essence from these two things that feel in deep contrast with each other. And then you can move forward and create more. You can create something else. Because that is what all of us as divine beings have the power and the capability of doing. So this practice is inspired in part by my mentor, Jemana Sophia of the Her Mystery School. And it is so, what I love about the school, even though there's many, I'm starting to really sit with some of the gendered language behind it and how it repels me personally. I think it can also attract a lot of people, is that these are antidotes to this toxic dominant culture that would constantly divide, constantly make us think that we can only choose either or thinking or one or the other, self or other. And it's an antidote to that rampant individualism, that rampant lack of abundance, lack of choice, lack of free will. So this practice is so beautiful in its simplicity, and it's yours. It is in you, it lives in you, the truth will emerge through you. And I welcome you to really sit with this. It's a simple practice, yet it's profound in its beauty. Welcome feedback, and yeah, have fun. Celebrate you coming into a more integrated wholeness that can celebrate the unfurling enoughness of yourself in the moment and the many options that you are presented with. So blessed be, enjoy, and just know that I'm celebrating you, your choices, and your journey.